It would.
Oh, that's Emily.
It would be.
You have to memorize it, Jim. It's simple as that.
I know.
That's a C below.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
It's a C below. Emily, what is she saying? Hold on a second. Emily sent me a video. Okay.
So why would it be a C? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. All right. Yeah, you're making it interesting and funny.
That's from the Halloween store?
All right. Okay, but
That's funny.
I just love it. I love asking silly questions, but you know, why is this C? I mean,
Okay, I'll tell you
No,
what.
no. I would think that if this is an A, this is an F, then you would just start all over.
Now I am really scared. Okay. Okay.
You
So
know-
the reason why this C is here is because the bass ledger, which is written in C clef instead, this is G clef. You now
Try
have.
not to write too much on this.
Oh, okay, fine.
Or
It doesn't matter. It's you got it for free, dude.
okay. All right.
Anyway,
Okay.
well, I could have drawn this. I'll just kind of mention. There's another clef, which is a C clef, and so it's a clef that actually is the bass clef, right? And this is the top of the bass clef here, and that note
Right.
just happens to be C at the top of the bass clef, right?
Well, I mean, I was just wondering why this is C in relationship to
Oh,
why
well, it
this
is a
F.
definite.
I
This
mean,
is an A.
A.
Because look, it's
A,
in alphabetical
F.
order. C, D, E, F,
Oh,
G,
okay.
A.
Oh, I see.
It's all
Right.
alphabetical order.
Okay, because so
Mm-hmm. Alphabetical.
I see. So you know, A.
So it's the same as the piano. Every good boy does fine, and
I will not be able to
E.
sleep tonight.
C, D, E. Oh no, I'm not doing it right.
Start with C.
No, if
Oh,
no,
A, B.
A, B.
No,
C,
you're going
D.
backwards, dude. Up. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Right? You go up in the alphabet. You don't go down in the
Oh,
alphabet.
okay. So this would be
A,
G, F, E, D, C.
there you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
See, it
wow.
all comes together.
Oh, I got it.
See,
yeah.
that's why I
Yeah.
make the big dollars.
So you never got taught any of this?
Most
I
people
did,
haven't.
but a long
Oh.
time ago, and it was in music class.
Oh.
I mean,
junior
did-
high school.
I
but
did,
nothing to do
yeah.
with
I
piano
played
or-
piano. Yeah.
And
Okay.
it's just like there.
I just thought they taught it in
no
school.
basis for practical application.
Uh-huh.
Just,
Okay,
you know.
so but that all is slowing down my lesson. So
Oh, sorry.
no comments from the parents. Okay, so that's all you need to know. That's some pretty basic music theory, but
Right.
wonderful stuff, right?
Mm.
There's some of this stuff, but we just learned it as we go. It takes, you don't need, you
Right.
learn it. It's,
Okay.
as you do it, you learn it. So it's just there for your reference.
Each one.
So blah blah blah. All this blah 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 blah. The main thing we need to know is the names of the notes, right? So on the bottom string, we're just going to work with the bottom string today. This is the bottom. Towards the floor is the bottom. E, right? And the first note is F. If you press that first fret right here, that's an F.
F,
And then third finger, third fret, G.
E, F, G.
Alphabetical on the guitar too, right? A B C D E F G. A B C D E F G.
Right,
It's all alphabetical that way.
And then the ones in between are either the
Sharps
flats
or
or the
flats.
sharps.
Notice there's no sharp or flat between the open E string and the F. There's
Yeah.
nothing there. So there's two that don't have, it's E and F and B and C, right? It'll pop up again and again and again, so don't worry about memorizing it. But E, F, B, and C, those have natural half steps. There's no sharps and flats. So everybody else has a sharp and a flat. So notice here the distance between F and G is a whole step instead of this half. This is a half step. This is a whole step, right? So F to G.
Now you're kind of losing me there.
No, that's
but-
fine, because people can't see the half step. All right, now try it this way. Here, let's find another E. Here's a E here. This is E, right? You know from tuning, right? Press it. E,
Yeah.
press it, and then press the open E. So it is indeed an E,
Oh,
right?
by tuning, right? Yeah.
That's a fact that both of those notes are E's, right? Right?
Yeah.
So now from this E on the from this E on the second string,
Yeah.
press it. Now go to F. Wrong, right? You went a whole step. Now watch.
Wait a minute.
Press this note again, the one you went to. Now press the F over here. And did they sound the same? Well, it's on the bottom.
I mean,
Okay, did that sound the same?
oh, I see.
That's
all
right.
right.
I just want to point out that there is a half step between E and F. So hit the E again. Now hit the half step F. Right, now check that sound to this sound over here, the F that you know. Identical, right?
Right.
So it does prove that fact that there is a half
Okay.
step between E and
Yeah.
F. Come on.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm
Don't just do as I say and don't worry. E again. F G. Now do E F G on the open string. E F. Right? Does that sort of make sense? That there
Yeah.
is a half step between. This is a half step from here to here. Open to here is a half step. From here to here is a whole step. From here to here is a whole step. From here to here is a whole step. From here to here is a half step. You see what I mean? That's a half when you only go, when you're walking, you want to take a big whole step, right? Okay, so, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So without looking at the guitar, play E, F, G. Without looking at the guitar, looking at the ceiling, rather. Look at the ceiling. Look at the ceiling. Now play E, F, G. E, F, G. Good. Now, that's a good habit, because everybody wants to look at their freaking fingers. How can you read music if you're looking at your fingers, right? So now, keep your eyes off the guitar for the rest of the lesson here. So this is what E looks like on the thing. Notice where it's situated. It's like we're on a wall here or a shelf. E is at the top of the shelf almost. It's not on the top of the shelf, it's near the top would be up here, right? F is getting closer to the top, right? Right? G is totally on top of the shelf, right? It's considered as a shelf. So E, F, G, right? Any questions about that? So if you know this is E, then you can play the E. The hollow note means it's 4 beats. So when you hit that note, you got to tap your foot and count 1, 2, 3, 4.
But why is it 4 beats?
Because it's a hollow note. If we went back here, right here, that says 4 counts. This one says you count it twice. This one you count it once, and this kind of shape you count it a half a time, right?
Are you
So-
talking about time signature?
I'm just talking about how many times you say 1, 2, 3 for each note. So when you see a hollow balloon like this with no lines or staffs on it, you count 4, right? Is that okay? You must count 4 when you see that.
What do you mean by counting 4?
With your foot. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Like you hit the string.
Hit the string and count. But no. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now on this one you'd only count twice. Go. Hit it. 1, 2. Right. This one you only hit it once. 1. And don't worry about this one yet. That'll come up later. So here's our little exercise. There's our E. Right. Count 4. Go. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What note is that? You don't look very prepared for the next note. So get prepared. Get prepared. Get ready for that note. What's the name of it? What's the name of that note?
I don't know, Jack.
Come on. Look over here. You can cheat. What does this note look like?
Turn on the air or something.
What does this note look like? If you had to pick between these 3 notes, what note is this
Wait a
one?
minute.
Look at this. You have 3 choices. Abba, Daba, and Guba. Right? Is this Abba, Daba, or Guba? Tell me. Come on. For $1 million and a free trip to
Oh,
Disneyland.
come on.
This note.
I can't believe you teach all the other students like this.
This
Come
note.
on.
This note looks like which one of these?
It looks like F.
Okay, so play an F for 4 counts. Ready? Go.
Wait a minute.
There you go. 1. Count it loud. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
Have courage. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There's another exercise, but we're going to do it in 2 beats, right? 1, 2, right? 3, 4. So here we go. Open E. Open E. 1, 2. Hit it again. 1, 2.
3.
No, you got to. You can only hit, it only counts for 2 beats.
Wait a minute.
That's fine.
Back up. Okay.
Okay, it says it right here. Count 1, 2, and then hit it again. 3, 4. Right? Because it only has the power to go for 2 beats. Since we put that line on there, that takes some of its power away. You can imagine the power is dripping out. This has all the power, so you get all 4 beats. This only has the power for 2 beats. Right? It only has 2 beats of power.
Did you already explain that?
Yeah, so go ahead, let's play it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Say 3, 4, because that's what they say to say here.
Why is it 3, 4?
Because there's 4 beats in a measure, we're counting all 4 beats. But you're only giving it 2 at a time.
You're losing me.
Just do it. Go 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Hit it. 3, 4.
4.
Sorry, there's a bug there. Okay, so you got the first. Do it again. I want you to get confident with this. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time, and get it right on the beat. 1, 2, 3. You're a little bit behind the beat there. Get it right on the foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, let me do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Be right on the beat. Ready? Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. You're right on the beat. Now, next note. What is that note?
Oh shit! That's a G.
Okay, let's play it. Without looking. Okay, here we go. G. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and this says just nothing, but you can still count. 3, 4. No sound. That means no sound.
That means no sound.
Yeah, so just let's do this one again so you know. Go ahead. 1, 2.
3.
You mute it with your hand.
Oh.
Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's do this one. Now notice these notes are different. They only have the power for 1 beat, so you gotta hit it with the pick every single time. Pick, 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 pick. Okay. So let's do the ones that you see these notes. So let's do the first 2.
Okay.
Let's.
Okay, so this is an E.
And you gotta hit it twice. But just take it slow. Don't worry. 1, 2. Next note. What note? That note's different.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That's an E.
Wait a minute.
That's an E right here. Open. 3, 4. Keep going. What's this note?
F.
Yeah.
1,
2, 3, 4. 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3. That's an E. That's an F you played. The E is open.
The E is open.
And you know that. Because that's the E string, right? You know that.
Right.
Alright, so there. Let's just quickly run through that whole exercise again. And it'll be a million times easier the second time. So these get 4 beats, right? Let's do the E's first. E is the open string. Ready?
Okay.
Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Wait a minute.
That's right, you're fine. Take it from the top. You're good. 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait a minute.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next one. Go ahead.
Wait a minute. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1,
2,
3,
4. 1.
That's what note?
G.
Okay, play G then. 1, 2,
2,
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, mute, 3, 4. Let's do the bottom line. One, two, three, four. Don't worry, you gotta just see which one it looks like.
Yeah.
1, 2, out loud. 1, 2. What note is this? Okay, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. All right. So that's a basic introduction to note reading, right? You've come from not knowing anything about it to knowing everything about it, right? What you can do is practice those EFG notes, playing these kind of things. This is not a bad little exercise to do. They've already been filled out because you bought a book from somebody else, which is fine. Let me just make sure they did put the right notes in there. Very good. So what you do as an exercise is you go like this. You say the name of the note, and then you go like this, and there it is. You verify that was correct. You see that note, you say the name of it, and you verify that that's correct, right? That's a good way to practice notes.
Or you could erase them.
Yeah, but putting your hand over there
Yeah.
is nice.
Right.
Like, in fact, let's see how quickly you can just run through these notes that you somewhat already know, right? Yeah, I'll take your time. So you gotta use that little game. Hold your hand over it without looking. Put your hand over it like that. Get that shot. Say it out real quick.
E, F,
Okay, no. You move your hand to check if you're correct.
E,
All right? Are you correct?
no,
Okay, then go back. Put your hand over it. Put your hand over it. All right, now say the note.
F,
Okay, now look at it. And you see there's an immediate reinforcement in your mind, right? Now,
well, not really. Because
right? Watch, do it again. Put your hand over that. Put your
it's-
hand, watch, do
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Okay,
but
say it. It's in short-term memory, I realize that. But don't you feel good knowing that you know the name of that note? So say it
F,
and look at it. That
that's
that
enough.
settles with your subconscious mind. So it's a good exercise. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, G,
And short and see, you feel good about yourself.
right, E, G, F, G,
Hello. Hey, are you ready to go?
E.
Yeah, Emily's having dinner at her dad's house, so we're skipping her. Okay, just give me a minute. Okay, bye. Let's see what, Andrea is back in love again. Let's see, good luck tomorrow. Try not to be nervous so your blood pressure stays low. Ha ha ha. Is there a funny response to that? I should not respond to her.
Silence is cool.
She may leave her husband or something.
Alright.
So you can do these as fun practice, which they're terrible because you don't know the names of, you don't know, there's nothing familiar sounding about these, right? But this will go away quickly. As the book progresses, you'll see that the songs become a little more familiar. That doesn't even look familiar. Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, you'll realize that one. This is Love Me Tender by Elvis. Really, they call it orally. He stole it from them.
Oh.
When the Saints Go Marching In, see that'll sound familiar. So this will help you. Cockles and muscles. It gets Amazing Grace is cool. So some of these are actually sound, but it's good to have familiar and unfamiliar. so you can practice just playing, rough by sight. The whole reason you're doing this, though, right, is, well, you could look at the other kids' work, the reason why you're doing this is to get very familiar with the names of the notes, so you can communicate with other musicians.
Absolutely.
And, but, the biggest benefit of getting through this book is you can charge kids $50 an hour to do what I'm doing with you. Just sit here and tell them that.
Just with this book.
Yeah.
Just by
This is
mastering.
the only book I use. I only use the beginner book. I don't teach advanced students.
Oh, you don't?
I try not to. Well, the kid that came in today was kind of advanced, but but this is where the money is, where the kids don't know anything. So all you have in the
Really?
beginning, I was
Oh,
only
because right.
in the beginning, I was only 1 page ahead of my students. In the beginning, as long as you're 1 page ahead of them, you're good.
Right.
Right? So you actually could start teaching tomorrow what I taught you today, right? So, but maybe you'd feel better going through the whole book first, right?
I think so.
So.
Because what if they ask you another question?
But I think you'd be great with kids and you'd be a great teacher.
Yeah, I think I would too.
You're very patient.
And you could see, you could work with kids who have difficulty, right? Because you're understanding, right? You weren't born with this, in your
Natural
brain.
talent.
Neither was I. I struggled for years and years to get this shit down, right? Years. But once I found out that knowing the book got me $25 per student, I used to do half hours, so you can get $50 that way,
Yeah,
half hour to half hour. But
It's not bad.
lately I've just been doing an hour, letting them in the hour. So if it does go over,
So if you could master that book, you could do exactly what
What I
Jack's
do.
doing and earn $25 a student.
Yep. So if you do 20 students,
25 is.
if you do 20 students, it's $2,000 a month. That's $2,000 a month if you do the math.
Wow, that's not bad.
More money that you're making in Home Depot working
Right.
10 hours a week.
And you have a huge room upstairs that you can teach them.
Your legitimacy goes up 1,000,000% though if you
But
do
don't you have to
Yeah,
prove to
street
them
work.
that you're a good guitar player like years before you start?
Some of them never hear me play guitar.
Really?
I mean, for little kids, beginners, they never really ask. Now, I do teach the piano. I have no idea how to play piano. And maybe once in a blue moon, a parent will say play something, and I don't know how to play anything on the piano.
But you know how to teach
I've
them.
taught like hundreds of kids piano. All I do, I just stay one page ahead of them in the book. That's
So,
all I do.
so you don't play it at all?
I can't play one song.
Oh my god! So I can
I've
play.
been doing it for years. Like that lady with the drums.
Yeah.
I don't know how to play the drums, but she's gonna pay me $25 for a half-hour lesson to have her kid learn.
Oh, where do you get drums? Oh,
Well, I have the
they-
drums in the closet.
Really?
I pull them out when I have drums in.
So I mean,
I mean, I know
Why are
how
you
to read
teaching
drum
them?
music. I know how to read drum music.
you do?
I know how to play enough drums to be better than.
And I've
the
often
kid.
thought how
I'll teach like 5 and
how
6
much
year olds.
different drum music notation
Oh, it's
would be.
horribly different. It's
Yeah.
nothing like this.
I mean, because it's like you're hitting the drum. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
It's, they still use 5 lines, but like a D note means snare drum, or a C note means the bass drum. You know,
Yeah.
and so
And like-
you get the timing. That's what.
And like I've always wondered how they write music for the drums for any percussion instrument. That's really,
Yeah, it's drum.
you know, or like a, you know, like say like the whip that they
Yeah.
use on, you know, like Christmas song, you know, or I mean,
Yeah.
because everything that like an orchestra plays,
It's all.
it's on the paper. It's in music notation, right?
Yeah, they have-
everything.
They have percussion notation.
That's really interesting. Yeah, that's because
I had some. I was just looking at some today.
someday I would like to get to the point where I could just write music, you know, and I mean, it's the only way that you have in order to, you know, to write a song. You can't just, you know.
Well, you don't have to write the percussion notation.
Well, well, it's just because people improvise, right? You know, they improvise and they don't play it the same way all the time. But with like classical music, you play it the same way.
Yeah, well, if you
all
want to
the
be a
time.
classical composer, you'll have to write all the percussion.
You know, that's really, that takes a lot of discipline and like, it's mind numbing.
Yeah, well, you have to get like a bachelor's degree in it,
Yeah.
I guess, you know.
Jack, this is a great book. I love it.
Oh yeah, let's bring it to dinner. We'll go over chapter
Oh,
1.
man.
It's my turn to present
This is
chapter 1.
really
You guys
I mean-
can have this while I'm in surgery.
I
and-
mean, wouldn't the
Read
guy
the
like
chapter two.
Frank Zappa, I could actually write all the music, would write all the music notation
Sure.
for,
By the time you're 67, you probably could. Yeah,
Yeah.
realistically. You want to wait?
you know. No, but I was just wondering, you know, I've been listening to Zappa for many years.
Battery already?
You know, I mean,
Oh, yeah, you
I
wanna-
just assumed that, you know, him being, you know, a very extremely accomplished
A madman. He was a genius.
that all his stuff was written in music notation, music.
Want us to go get married?
Yeah, and we have to invite Rosemary too because she'll be furious if I do not. She will most likely say no because it's 7. But
What does 7 mean?
she goes to bed early. We will invite her.
Can't we do it when we go there so it's a last minute thing?
She already knows that I called. They already rang. There's no going back now. Oh, you know, we were gonna go stop by the house. Turn your phone down. There's something wrong with your earpiece. Okay. Anyway, oh yeah, we're gonna go pick up. Okay, gotta go. Bye. I'm gonna talk to her.
Did she hear all that?
Hear what?
Us talking? Was she already on
I
the phone?
when I started
You said
talking.
the phone already rang.
No, I didn't say it. No.
She
You
definitely
missed-
didn't hear us say
No,
that,
no.
right?
Okay, Emily. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Everybody say hello. 1, 2, 3.
Hello,
Hello.
hello,
Hello. Alright. What's your status?
See, she knows about a barbershop like that. That's weird.
I'm gonna wake you up at
Jack's a freaking taskmaster.
5 at the latest.
Taskmaster.
Yeah, so
It's good.
You gargle.
I'm like
I'm
sweating.
sweating, I know.
wait. Do you want to know when
It's
we're
good, though.
leaving Fallbrook, or when I'm to be more specific? What you mean?
Holy shit, man. Oh my god.
You mean when am I leaving my office to go over to the
Good
house to
job.
pick you up?
It's probably good.
I'll probably leave if we're gonna leave at 5 o'clock. I'd be leaving here at 1:15.
Oh. Anyway, that's how much I love him.
4:45. I'll leave. Yeah.
How much you love who?
I love my brother Jack.